Go. Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to another episode of hdsportspod podcast. My name is Wayne, aka Wayne Go Crazy. Here with my guys, Joe and Chubb. Smook is not here today. He had to go out of town. So he'll be back next week. In this episode, we'll be talking legacy talk. Is Dame Lillard hiding behind the loyalty to hide from him wanting to chase the bag instead of getting rings? What are our dream realistic playoff scenarios? Which player has had the biggest impact on the NBA in its history? End of season power rankings and our final MVP discussion, man. Before we get started, few housekeeping things. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know where to find us at hdsportspod on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And the videos will be back this weekend. So been loading them up. Now I'm ready to fire them out to you guys. So make sure you guys are interacting with all the clips that we send. Also, House of Itis HC Sports Pod on Twitter. I'm going to start getting that real active, especially as we're going out to the draft. Get some graphics on our mock draft. We'll be doing another NFL mock draft on Monday, doing picks 13 through 24. So you guys get ready for that. But Joey, Chubbs, you got anything I want to say to the people before we go ahead and get started?
Nah, man. I don't think we talked about it on the last pod, but the women's and all the backlash with Angel Reese. I think it's just interesting. And I'm glad women's sports is getting noticed. Shout out to them for being the most watched sport event. I think, well, not the most watched, but they beat a couple things.
We did talk about this, didn't we?
We talked about it, but I think it's been escalating a little bit more throughout the week.
Kinda.
What this taught me, and I was watching TikTok, I think I forgot the guy's name. But like discussing like just athletes are just not, we're just different. Athletes and former athletes, so our thinking process is just totally different from regular people. Because we all saw that, and as athletes, we either laugh or was like, oh, that's tough. Was it excessive? Like I said, it was a little excessive, but it was nothing I'd be like go too crazy about. She just won a national championship. Like athletes, we talk shit. When we was on the football field in college, going against teams, all we did was talk shit to them, whether we were losing or winning. We were talking shit. Our first 2 years, we were getting our ass whooped. We still was out there talking shit. Like, oh, y'all lose. I'm like, hey, I'm fucking you up though. We losing. I'm fucking you up though. And then when you do your film grade, go to your film grade. Your grade is gonna be low because I'm out here fucking you up. So, like, just the way we talk, the way we carry ourselves, our demeanors, and we do act like we're better than everybody because we know the shit that we got to do every day to be where we want to be at whatever level. Especially when you're at the highest level of college, highest level of professional sports, like. All people do is talk shit all day. You remember when the pandemic happened and there were no fans in the arenas and you could actually hear NBA players talking through the TV? They were talking shit. They had to bleep the shit out there in games. So, like, people that are just overreacting to it and going this and that, like, why would you say that? That's why Caitlin Carter complained. But Caitlin Carter, like, hey, I'm back next year, so I'm going to bust your ass when I see you.
Well, she also said that she's a fan of Angel Reese. And she had no problem. So, like, she said people are blowing it up out of proportion.
So, I mean, the thing is, but I don't think it was excessive. Honestly,
can I say something?
I think it was warranted because Caitlin did it versus South Carolina, and then it was like, hey, look, just give you a taste of your own medicine. You whooping you lost by double digits. What's up? Like, and then the other thing on top of that was that LSU was doubted all season. All season they was doubted, and also where Angel Reese what her journey to get in there and everything too. So like, hey, she can snap. Let her snap.
Can I say one thing?
So it is what it is.
I don't think Iowa's girls would have gone. Caitlin Clark even said that's for the winners to go to the White House. But can I just say one thing? For Angel Reese to come out and say, "Oh, we're not going to the White House because they didn't pick us to win the national championship on their bracket," that's a little corny to me.
No, I agree. The thing was that Joe Biden said she's going to invite both teams. Like you don't never.
I get that, but she said she put it. But before that, she said, "Well, she didn't even pick us to win."
But she just added that on top of that.
But I'm just saying, for her to say that, I'm like, that's
no.
Oh, and correction, fans, Smooth will be here today. So
she said it after the fact of after what Joe Biden said.
Yeah, that was you saying that.
Yeah, so
but I was gonna say
first of all,
no one thought San Diego State and UConn was gonna win it all.
But I mean, first of all,
go there.
But first of all, that's corny though. Like, I mean, that's corny for Jill to say that. Like, come on,
it's
bro.
corny too.
I
said that. Yeah.
When has losers ever gone to the White House?
Right.
like
America. This is America now.
Listen, man, it's crazy the narrative that the media is spinning right now, like making it black white thing when it just came down to just competitive sports.
Better basketball.
It's competitive sports. Girl playing basketball, and yeah, they got hype. They got and it's unfortunate that it was women's, and that this whole situation. I think it was good though. It got highlighted. For the
sport, man.
Yeah, I think it got highlighted. More people gonna watch the sport. More people gonna watch women play. More people watching women's sports. I think the most women's sport people do watch is the soccer World Cup, and things like World Cup team. The national team. Yeah, the national team. And then I would say second would be tennis because of what
Serena.
Yeah.
Serena. I
can't tell you
last time
I've watched tennis.
When Venus and Serena playing, I'm watching.
I was watching tennis.
I can't tell you the last time I watched tennis, like on TV.
Last time I saw
Serena last game.
Yeah,
last time.
Exactly.
That's the next poster I'm getting here. Actually, is a Serena Williams poster from the last game.
That was so. I think it was cool to see though. Hopefully that translates to WNBA and we can see some more talking, more trash talking, more hype. There's hype gets going. So I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes, bro, it kind of gets boring. I ain't gonna lie.
College basketball women's college basketball about to be so lit next year, bro.
Oh yeah.
Because Caitlin coming back, Angel Elise coming back, you got Paige running it back coming back. Like it's gonna be AZ Fudd, like DL, love to mention her as well. She coming back next year. Women's college basketball about to be extremely lit. And you got Shorty, what's her name, from Sierra Canyon, the number one girls pack. I can't think of her name right now. But she gonna be in the league. She gonna be in there next year as well.
Okay.
There'll be a lot of girls basketball teams that are good next year.
I learned a lot about I just heard an interview of Angel Reese. I learned a lot that the women have to do 4 years instead of when I was like, that's crazy.
It's actually good for them right now if you think about it, because for NIL right now they're making money.
They're gonna make more. A sad thing is they're gonna make more money in college with the NILs.
Yeah,
than they're gonna make in the WNBA.
So, but no, it's sad for the WNBA.
Yeah, I'm saying that's sad for the WNBA.
So this should mean something to WNBA.
I think it might help them in the long run.
Well, but you see, I didn't put this on the topic because I don't think any of us really read. But some of the changes going on with the CBA, players can invest into these teams. So I think that would be great for some of these players to invest in teams. I can definitely see people like Braun, Kyrie, Steph invested in some of these WNBA teams.
Brad Beal,
Braun for sure. Braun for sure.
Brad Beal would.
You might even see like
make all that
is
money.
It just for NBA players to invest in the teams, or is it like
both can?
Okay.
I feel like any person that's been with a city for a long period of time that has made money over time, I feel like they would invest in that like women's team just because they've been around they play in the same arena.
Yeah, I mean LeBron's probably gonna be in LA, so he's definitely messing with the Sparks. So he's going.
I think if there's a Las Vegas girls team, that's the reason.
The Aces. That's the reason. They just won the championship.
Yep. I mean, he don't have to go there. Why would he go?
No, he's because he's already talked about Las Vegas. Sports.
Right. That's true.
Since we're already here with the CBA, what are you guys thinking about the in-season tournament that's going to happen now?
With basketball, NBA, I don't.
Wait, what do you mean?
They've been trying to pass this for years.
It's done.
Expound. Please tell me what does that mean?
It's basically like at the quarter.
I got you. I get you the full details. So
either the quarter part of the year or the third part of the year, they play like a mid-season tournament.
So I got you. So they agreed on a New Year's 7. So what is it? It's going to be an in-season tournament. Will feature all 30 teams. Make one champion. Each team will have a number of pool play games that will determine the 8 teams that advance to a single elimination tournament. The Final Four will be held at a neutral site, more than likely Las Vegas. So every team will in there. Every team will have 80 games on their initial regular season schedule. Then
so this will count against their record.
Yep.
Okay.
So because all the games count for the regular season, there will be no break for the in-season tournament. When 8 teams move on to the single elimination part of the tournament, the other 22 games will continue to play their regular season games. Every team will have, so that will work out that way.
You know what this sounds like to me?
So the regular season is scheduled to start 2023 on the 24th, conclude on the 2024. End-season tournament is likely to be over within the first 2 months of the season. So
this sounds like to me.
Now, do they get a championship? Do they get a ring?
They said they get a champion.
I got you. What is the prize? Players for the in-season tournament will each earn $500,000 in additional.
This is great.
This tells me it's fans need to go see y'all. Stop sitting out games. Let's make it worth something. Play games, because remember that's been a little talk about the whole year. People stars sitting out.
Yeah, I don't think this helps because if people start going really hard and they get hurt, they're just going to end up blaming the league for this tournament.
Oh, well, obviously, I'm saying why the league's doing this.
But the tournament has an incentive, so if you have an incentive to play,
what's $500,000 these guys that are making terrible.
Not for the big guys, but for the smaller guys, it'll mean something.
Yeah, listen. Let me listen. I'm a basketball player. I am milking the hell out of the NBA. Doesn't matter where I can get it. That's why they sign these incentive bonuses on their deals, because it's all right. If you do this, you do that. If you do this, you're gonna get this amount of money. If you do this, you get this amount of money. And that's probably what Dame's getting. Dame's like, oh, I know I'm gonna get this over here because I'm getting all the touches over here. So that's probably why he's still in Portland and he's getting paid. So for this tournament, I think this is good for the players. Also think this is good for the fans. I think in the beginning of the season, we see a lot of all right, yeah, they play hard a little bit, but then it's not really full on until towards the middle, where everybody trying to solidify their position, and then going towards the end, and you see a little bit people playing a little bit harder, then it dies down a little bit. So I think in the beginning, it gives people that incentive, hey, you losing this tournament, you don't play. This is counting against your record. But you also can get the incentive on winning. If you win, you get this incentive, you get a championship, whatever, you get a champion, whatever, all this good stuff. So I think it's gonna be interesting. I think I don't know how the first year is gonna be, but I think it will be good for the NBA, even revenue purposes as well. So you're muted, Wayne.
Smooth, what are your thoughts?
I ain't gonna lie, I was looking at something else.
Do you like an in-season tournament?
For the NBA?
Yeah.
In the beginning. It's going to be over in the first 2 months.
Yeah, it's happening within the first 2 months.
An end of the season tournament?
No,
in-season.
In-season tournament.
In-season.
It's going to be before Christmas Day, the championship.
Oh, that's fucking better. It might be close to Christmas Day. I'll probably be lit.
I think if they're going to do something like that, they might as well substitute that with the All-Star game. Honestly. Because, over the past, few years, the All-Star game obviously has been getting bad ratings. And if this is something that will be an incentive to make players, compete a little bit harder, play a little bit better, give them something to play for, I think it would actually be a good idea. So I would say, and that, That's like 2 months. All-Star Weekend's coming in February. If it happens before Christmas, I think they should actually do it in February, which is kind of around the same time. I mean, maybe you know what I'm saying, like around the same month.
I like that idea because you do a post-trade deadline. Everybody got their new teams because a bunch of trades happen. Let's get a little preview of the playoffs with the top 8 teams.
Yeah, I think it'll definitely make for a better competition. I say that. I'll definitely say that.
So, yeah, I think let's see. I just think players going to use people going to use that as a way to like load manage as well. I make the younger people get in there. I do want to talk about,
but if now to that point, if the younger people are playing and it does happen before trade deadline, it can be still a showcase in the beginning of the season to see like, yo, who is, some young guys that could probably step out and play. And if that happens, it depends on how the players react to it though. But if it's a CBA agreement, I mean, I know I've seen some guys disagreed with it.
Draymond absolutely hates a new CBA.
Yeah.
He mainly hates it because of what I was going to talk about next is because they took away the taxpayer mid-level exception charges. You can no longer send cash out in trades. No more dealing first-round picks 7 years out. No more signing. Like, it's going to be a lot of things that happen in there under the new CBA. And the one thing that makes it – I like it because it's set to make the mid-level teams competitive, especially, like, get rid of people just stacking teams. So, like, for example, the Golden State Warriors, when they got KD, they got all those people, like, they would have to lose somebody. So I kind of like that. But also, like, a lot of these mid-level teams don't want to be good as well. So it's like a mean. They just want to make money. Like, I don't think the Charlotte Hornets has ever tried to be competitive since Michael Jordan has been on that team. I think it's just been a money grab, right? Money grab. So, talk about that. But I do want to talk about you, Joe. You mentioned the milking thing. And I saw a tweet the other day, and that's why I put the topic on there. They said Brad and the Bradley Bill guys are going to say he's getting astray right now. But they said that Damian Lillard is West Coast Bradley Bill, and we just like him. So that's why we're letting him get away with the bullshit.
Yeah, that is so accurate.
I thought you were about to say disrespectful.
One of the most accurate things, bro.
And I want to talk about that. So is Dame faking this loyalty thing to hide that he just wants to chase a bag and not really want to win a championship and tries to downgrade everything? I'm going to start. I think he is. I think this loyalty thing is fake. He's chasing a bag, and Damian Lillard probably would have never won a championship no matter where he went, unless he went to go play with Braun. If he didn't, that's the only chance I could ever see Damian Lillard winning a championship. Because as much greatness as we've seen from Dame in playoff moments, he's also had some stinkers in playoffs. Getting swept by the Warriors with basically losing 3 games without Steph Curry even playing. Steph came back and that's when he did that I'm back thing. But he missed the first 3 games and they blew a lead in every one of those games. Getting swept by the Pelicans in the first round, that's also another stinker. Losing to Jokic by himself. It was just Jokic, no Jamal Murray. People forget about that. There's no Jamal Murray, just Jokic. He lost to them as well, him and CJ McCollum. And then, he also got a lot of other first round stinkers. Where I think Dame, because we like him and he has had some great moments, we excuse him from the ring talk, and he's pushing that away from himself, and that's all he talks about. But I think if Dame won a chip, he would be out here boasting and telling people, you need to put me in conversations with this great, that great, this great, that great. But because he never will ever win a chip, and the best chance for him to do that is with Braun. But if he's with Braun, he's not getting that top of the top money as well. So I think he does hide behind that fake loyalty bullshit. Same as Bradley Bill.
I wouldn't say same as Bradley Bill.
Yeah,
any Bradley Bill defenders here?
No, I wouldn't say same as Bradley Bill. Only because I feel like even we saw with John Wall too. Like I think they kind of helped that franchise I'm not gonna say get on the map, but we weren't good since Gilbert Arenas and that Brandon Hayward, Deshaun Stevenson era.
I'll give Bradley Beal that, but y'all off the map.
When John Wall and Bradley Beal came and started doing what they was doing, took us to the playoffs, got out the first round a couple years. I think that he was received very well in Washington. So I don't think it's fake loyalty him wanting to stay there. I do, however, think that
he lied though in his interview. He lied and said there was no team for him to go to be a title contender, and that was a lie.
What team was that?
He said no team wanted him that could make him a title contender. And the team that wanted him was a team that was just a shot away from being in the Eastern Conference Finals.
And that's I couldn't agree with them with that statement regardless, because I consider him a superstar. I consider him a superstar. If you go to a different team, you definitely make them a contender. You know what I'm saying? I think he has the ability to go on another team with another playmaker of a similar caliber or better, and then being a championship contender team. I've always said the Wizards have never put the right pieces around Bradley Beal and John Wall. Again, like their next best asset was Marcin Gortat, bro. I'm not saying he was terrible, but he was a watered down Steven Adams, if you ask me.
Marcin Gortat better than Steven Adams. Don't do that, bro. Marcin Gortat was better than Steven Adams, bro.
No, you put them in the same tier, but
I don't think Marcin averaged a double-double. I don't think Steven Adams has ever averaged a double-double.
Marcin averaged a double because John Wall was literally running that pick and roll like no.
Same thing Russ was doing, and he still can average a double-double.
So that's what I'm saying. Like they pretty similar, but I take
Marcin has some post moves.
Are you taking Adams or Gortat, bro?
I'm taking Gortat.
Taking Adams.
I'm taking Marcin Gortat over Steven Adams, bro.
Gortat is nice.
But either way, now I don't think it's fake loyalty. I do think that is a wild statement for him to say he couldn't go on any other team. But I do think at this point in his career, he does realize, Bradley Beal, that he isn't going to win a championship staying on the Wizards, and he's kind of accepted that. Signed for his max contract, and just probably going to just ride the wave. But that's again, I think that's a compliment comparing Damian Lillard, him being the West Coast Bradley Beal. I think that's a compliment to Bradley Beal, so I'll take it.
So it's disrespect to Bradley. I can't even say it.
Damian Lillard.
Damian Lillard. That's the truth.
It's disrespect to Dame, but respect to Bradley Beal.
So I wouldn't say it's
Marcin Gortat best year 15 and 10.
I would say half and half, but
the same difference.
I don't think it's fake loyalty though. Because Wayne, isn't it your thing to say that if a player really wants out, so he can go anywhere he wants to play, and it is the NBA. So to say he would not get paid, he's still going to get paid a good amount of money. Probably not get a max.
So then you just think he just never would win. That's why he doesn't think he can win a championship.
I don't think it's fake loyalty.
Well,
I think he wants to win.
With Damian Lillard?
Yeah, Dame.
When I mean fake loyalty, I mean like he's using the loyalty thing to mask his actual winning.
I mean, I don't think so, because at this point in his career, Dame is still an elite player who can go to any other team and still win, bro. Like,
what team can Damian Lillard go to right now, realistically, and win?
Lakers.
So what are the Lakers would have to give up significant amount of things. So Braun and AD both can't be on that team.
Let's see. What team would be nice for him?
Well, I guess Braun and AD could potentially be on the team.
He could go to the Celtics.
Well, they got no first round picks.
He can go to the T-Wolves.
He could.
They're not winning no championship with Damian Lillard.
They're not winning the championship with Dame?
Shit, he could go to Nuggets.
If you consider Anthony Edwards to be the next LeBron in his third year.
And Anthony Edwards is not there yet. And
Nuggets would be nice for him.
So that
Nuggets,
put him
they wouldn't win still. They don't have enough defense to win.
I don't know.
People keep saying that. The Nuggets would. Dame don't play no defense. Jamal Murray play more defense than Dame.
So if Dame and James Harden switch spots.
That might be interesting.
I think that's a dub.
Do they still win?
No.
So they beat the Bucks?
I think they win. I think they win. With
they
Dame
beat the Bucks?
Yes.
Nah,
I don't see anybody. Who on the
Dame on the Sixers beats the Bucks? I don't think so.
Yes, bro.
Dame got to go play with Giannis if you want to win a chip.
Hey guys, was that Bucks would be another good one.
Man, he can go to that next team.
He can beat the Bucks. He
go to Heat, right?
He can beat the Bucks. No, he not winning with the Heat. He can beat the Bucks with
not this year's version of the Heat.
Yeah,
he can go to the next team. He can go to the Nets, bro.
What Nets team?
Nobody's betting on that Nets
that
team.
That 6-seed Nets team. What you talking about?
Damian Lillard gonna be
playoffs Nets team.
He's gonna be in the same situation if he goes to the Nets.
Y'all tripping? Hey, you should pair West Coast Bradley Beal with East Coast Bradley Beal.
That's definitely a first round exit.
Nah, he tripping.
First of all, Bradley Beal not even the best player on his team anymore.
He can go to the Wizards, bro. He could go to the Wizards.
Who's the best player on the Wizards?
Bradley Beal's not the best player on his team.
That's Damian Lillard with CJ McCollum again, bro.
Who's the best player on the Wizards? Who do you think is the best player on the Wizards?
Porzingis. Nah, it's Kyle Kuzma, bro.
Kyle Kuzma. He's the best player.
Bradley Beal has not been. Bradley Beal ain't been a top 2 player on the Wizards.
He's been quiet. He has been quiet.
That's what happened when he's not the shot jacket.
But he also hasn't
played
back
like
to
reality.
The full fucking season, bro. I don't know what's going on.
He ain't been a top 2 player on the Wizards this year. So
he got paid. That nigga
he got paid, bro. He don't care.
So I ain't winning.
He gonna hide behind the Lord. He's following the Damian Lillard template.
It's not hiding, bro. It's them trying to
get your bag, bro. But you
dedication.
Melo stood in his truth. These other niggas not staying in their truth.
Running from the comp, they running from the pressure.
Bruh,
yes, that's what I'm
like.
Yes,
it's not. First of all, it's not.
Dame. All right, maybe not Bradley Beal. I think Bradley Beal doesn't want to get paid. The money that Bradley Beal was going to make, he wasn't going to make it anywhere else. Dame could have made that, like Chubb said, could have made that money anywhere else.
At the same time, like he had an opportunity. The GM, the front office had an opportunity to go for KD. They didn't do that. They didn't pursue that. So it's not like
you think they ain't pursue it, or KD told them don't even think about it.
Well, look at the assets over there either. Like, come on now.
I don't know, bro. Who wouldn't want to go play with Dame, bro?
Bro, but what are you giving up to make that team like?
No, I think Joey is right. Dame is running from the pressure of winning a championship.
Nobody's going to Portland. They saw when you go to Portland, the system over there does not work. They brought LaMarcus Aldridge, which he was a good system. It was working, but guess they never won. They go get somebody else on that team. It did work out. It didn't win. They kept getting big men. It wasn't working out. The system doesn't work over there. It's Portland. Get out of Portland. Go fight. Go play with somebody.
He's running from the pressure.
Be on a team that's competitive, so we can be like, yes, y'all should win the championship. Y'all should go to Eastern Conference Finals, Western Conference Finals, or the championship. And he's never been in that situation for us to say y'all should go to the Western Conference Finals or the NBA championship. So get into that position and then do it. I think he's afraid to fail, and he's afraid to go against the top players where he's going to play against top people. And then you play in the national limelight and win the fucking game and show us that you're Damian Lillard and that you're lit and you're meant to be in the top 75. You're meant to be this type of player. Because right at this moment, you're not doing anything. You went to the Western Conference Finals once, right? And then lost. And we got that one time. When are you going to give us more? When are you going to give us more? We're tired of you being on a mediocre team and balling.
And this is why people put Kyrie over him.
We don't care. We don't care. Kyrie was in the same situation, not winning playoff games, losing. He teamed up with LeBron, played against comp, and he showed out in the national and in the finals, making that shot to freaking seal the deal. And we look at Kyrie like, yo, you could go out there and win a championship, obviously, but you need somebody else like Bron or another player like that, and that's okay. Get your rings, but it just shows that you can ball versus top dudes. Yeah, you could do it versus the regular season, but playoffs is where champions are made. And I haven't seen him do anything yet. So he's running from the pressure.
I love that. I can't wait to clip that up. Like I said, that was a great breakdown, man. I'm gonna go all over here with the topics. Don't worry about it. We're not going to order today. I want to ask you guys, which player has had the biggest impact on the NBA in its history?
So when I thought about like this question, it was hard because like I feel like it's by like eras, because there's certain players that brought certain things to the game that changed the game in a way. Like, for instance, when I thought about this question, like this era, you could say Steph. Steph changed the game, the way the game's been played, the way the Warriors played the game. But really, Steph's the face of that movement, the tray ball, better than let's run some plays and work it in the post, and you know what I mean. Use big men, small ball happen. That's basically small ball play. So I think about Steph, but obviously, no one ever has seen a specimen like LeBron James. I think about LeBron changed the game the way he was just dominant. And then I really say three names because I don't want to go into so many names. And Shaq really was a big part of the history because there was never a 300-pound man moving like that, being that dominant. The only thing that's sad, the truth is, and people always say about Shaq, if he really just took it serious, he could have been like averaging 30 points a night.
If Shaq took it serious, he'd be the greatest player in
That's what I'm saying. So I'll leave it at those three names because it's so many people brought so many things to like the game. So it's hard to just pinpoint one. So
I got three. I don't have Braun in that for me. My top three is number 3 is Dirk. Dirk and the ability for 7-footers to shoot and stretch the floor out. And, even though we won't think of Dirk having dribble moves, he did have a little dribbles to him. But the ability to have big men do more than just go sit in the post, right? 2, Michael Jordan. It was a big man's league. Michael Jordan is the one who turned it to a guard league. For the majority of the history of the NBA, it was a big man's league. Not just an era, it was a big man's league. Best players ever were big men. When you talk top 10, you got Bird and Magic who got in there. But like when you think about top 10s before Jordan, it was mainly big men. And then number 1, I think the most impactful person in NBA history is Steph Curry. The 3-point shot, what him and Golden State did with the 3-point shot, they literally changed the game of basketball it's going to be decades. It's just
no, it's
decades.
gonna be it's gonna be for a while because these young kids are just I don't know if you see videos, they're pulling up from like crazy, hitting. So like we on the same page, Wayne.
That's mine.
I only have 2 people I could think of. I was gonna put 3. I am gonna put 3. Number 1 for me is Michael Jordan. I'm gonna just do number because Michael Jordan was not only was he a great player, he changed the way other people played and people emulated him, but he was the best advertised player ever. To be advertised as the greatest of all time, to be advertised as his airness, the shoes, everything, he changed basketball. Second, I have Steph Curry. Steph Curry is just shooting. You already said it, Wayne. My third is actually Magic Johnson. Magic because of who the Lakers are and how they also advertised him, and also how he played, because he was a bigger guy running the 1, and he was gliding down the court. So I think with him, just with him and how they showboated him and the way they had him and Larry. If I had a fourth, it would be Larry. But
yeah, him and I have them tied for my honorable mention fourth.
So if with them and that dynamic, I think they also showed a competitive side of NBA. And I think that's when the NBA started to get more traction with people watching them.
They say basketball. They say
exactly. So because football and baseball was already there, and basketball kind of. So those are my guys right there. But number 1, Michael Jordan.
I agree with all y'all. I like all of those picks. I'm gonna kind of go in a different direction. Not saying that y'all picks are cliche. However, I do wanna point out Draymond. Draymond definitely changed the game because he did, like Chris said, allow for the Warriors to be able to play small ball. Draymond's only 6'8". He's able to guard all 5 positions. I know LeBron is a player that can do that as well. But Draymond was solely for defense, and he was locking, defensive player of the year at his position, at his size. He definitely changed the game. That was 3. Number 2, I'm gonna have to go with Kawhi, man. Defensively, because of the same thing. I think he's one of the best two-way players of all time. I think he is very efficient at scoring. I think he can guard all 5 positions. But I give him that
walking AD yesterday.
Yeah, I give him that number 2 spot mainly because of that championship with the Raptors. He was the only one on that team for real. I'm not gonna say the only one, but he was
though, Wayne. Don't give him that.
That was a good ass team.
It was a good team. It was a good team,
but
it wasn't a
we
good
know
team.
Kawhi was the single.
But people didn't know Pascal was Pascal.
Yeah.
No,
it was a good team. It was a good team.
Pascal become Pascal because freaking.
What I'm saying was,
but there was one superstar. There was one.
There was
Norman
only one
Powell,
superstar.
What I'm saying
is,
that was a good ass team.
It is not many superstars, single superstars who I think could have got that team a championship on their own.
Bro, they don't know they got a championship because KD got hurt.
Hey man, to each his own.
He got it.
KD don't get hurt. Them niggas are getting swept.
He got it. He got it though. He got it.
But that's because of his ability to play both ways. And obviously number 1 is Steph Curry. For every single reason that y'all already said.
I'm surprised no one said AI.
He was influential, but you said the most impactful.
Culture-wise, he was impactful.
Yeah, culture-wise, he was. But we're talking about we're talking about overall NBA, how that changed the NBA. Well, he did change the NBA in some form. How the NBA players, how the NBA crossover, and also how the NBA players will come in, how they will be dressing. He will come in
that baggy stuff, chains, tattoos,
headbands. You said AI.
Yeah, we were talking about AI.
I figured.
So he did impact the NBA in a way.
That's racist.
No, you said you said crossover. First of all, you said crossover, and then you said baggy clothes. I was like, "How you talking about AI?" You said crossover. First thing you said was crossover.
Yeah,
crazy. Always erasing.
All right, man. Let's give our power rankings. I want us to give our top 8 teams left in the NBA going into the playoffs.
Our top 8 teams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go Joe.
Yo,
I could go. So I got the Bucks.
I was just looking at that.
I had the Bucks number 1. I got the Celtics number 2. I got the 76ers number 3. I got the Nuggets 4. Actually, I don't think the Nuggets 4. I got the Suns 4. I got the Clips 5. I got the Lakers 6.
I like that.
Grizzlies 7th.
You got the Lakers at 6?
Yeah.
Top 8. Okay.
And Grizzlies 7. And I got the Cavs 8. I don't have the Nuggets in my top 8.
You don't have the Warriors.
I'm about to say I bet not have them in top 8.
I don't have the Warriors either. I just don't think. I think they're not there yet.
Why we being mean to the Nuggets right now?
Yeah,
I don't think. Depending on if the Lakers drop to the 8th seed, the Nuggets ain't getting out the first round.
They will lose. They will lose.
Let me tell you right now. The Nuggets got to play. If the Nuggets got to play the Lakers. Or if the Mavericks find a way to sneak into that AFC, Nuggets ain't getting out the first round.
But the Mavericks, this is a done deal, bro.
One game behind. One game behind. Shy got a ball tonight. He got a ball in his life tonight. He got a ball, man.
Who they play tonight? The Thunder.
They got 2 games left, bro.
They play the Jazz. They play the Jazz.
The Jazz could be spoilers.
The Jazz can jump both of them too.
But the Mavericks got to win.
The Jazz win 2 games, and the Nuggets. And the Mavericks.
Both of them niggas lose. What the Mavs lose?
They 2 games back though. They 2 games back though.
And the Mavs get 1 billion.
Yeah, but they'll get the
tiebreaker
if the Thunder play the Jazz.
Who'd you leave? You left the Kings out.
Oh no, they're not championship team.
We you said top 8.
I'm saying my top 8 teams going into the playoffs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The only team I really felt like I disrespected was the Warriors, and they could be swapped out with the Cavs.
The Warriors are always contenders, bro. When they're in the playoffs, they're always contenders.
That's how I feel about Donovan Mitchell.
Steph Curry.
He on a better team now. He got away.
He is
from
on a
Rudy
better
Gobert.
team. He is on a better team.
And he been dropping 40 like it ain't nothing recently.
We'll see.
Donovan Mitchell.
We'll see. All right. So who want to go next? Who want to go next?
Mine's pretty similar with a few switcheroos. At one, you already know I got Celtics. Celtics is the best team in the NBA.
Boo.
And I want Joel Embiid just getting 52.
And Jaylen Brown didn't play, so you know that. Right?
Team should win that because
you don't need him.
Jaylen Brown.
They lost by 2 points. They only lost by 2 points. The Celtics I got at 1, Bucks I got at 2, Cavs at 3, Suns at 4, Sixers at 5, Clips at 6, Lakers at 7, and Kings at 8.
Yo, you believe at the Cavs that much? I mean, I'm a Donovan Mitchell guy.
I like the Cavs, bro. The Cavs on paper, bro. They
got a really
nice,
good
bro.
team, bro.
And if they could get a warm-up series versus the Knicks and get out of there, you know what I'm saying? I think they're gonna be hot. I think they're definitely gonna be hot because that's if that's what the lineup is gonna be
into the playoffs. Okay.
Yeah, if that's gonna be the first round matchup between the Cavs and the Knicks, that's gonna be a good series. And I think if the Cavs get out of there, they're gonna get hot. Honestly, I'm scared.
I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. Hey, no cap. Right now, the Heat is the 7th seed.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm scared.
I don't like that matchup for the Celtics.
I'm scared, bro. I'm scared of 2 teams for the Celtics, bro. It's the Cavs and the Heat, bro. I do not want the Celtics to play the Heat first round, bro.
Gonna be polished.
I probably won't even
y'all
watch.
Might win.
They gonna be beat up.
Y'all might win, but it's gonna be rough.
They gotta go play the play. Yeah, that's gonna be rough. Because
I really think that, bro. If they play them, bro, I really think they might. That Celtics might lose.
Yeah, and I bet not. I bet
not.
I bet not lose.
We're not gonna wood, but I have a bad feeling about this series, bro.
Oh,
that's what it's looking like. Well, you better hope the Hawks beat us around in the playing game. You better hope.
I can't really win a playing game, bro.
I'll go next. I got Milwaukee 1, Boston 2, Philly 3, Memphis 4, Suns 5, Nuggets 6, LA Lakers 7, and LA Clippers 8.
You think the Grizz are the best team in the West?
I got them up there. I think they could make a little noise in the playoffs. They're a playoff team.
I don't disagree.
They're going to play defense. They're going to play defense.
They are going to play hella defense.
I don't disagree with Chubbs, man. But my list very similar, but it's just how's the Warriors. Nobody has the Warriors. It's crazy. The top 8 is crazy. All right, what? I got the Bucks. I got the Sixers. Then I have the Celtics. I have the Memphis Grizzlies. I have the Cavaliers. No, I do not have the Cavaliers. I'm sorry. I actually have the Lakers. Then I have the Cavaliers. And I have the Suns and the Warriors.
Yeah. Bro, I think the Suns are the best team in the West going into that shit, bro. They haven't lost it with KD.
They haven't.
They haven't
but
lost
again, at the same time.
That's the thing.
No, since KD's been on that team, they haven't lost.
But listen, I think
since he's played, when he's played, they
for them to beat Memphis, I think it's gonna take a lot. That's what I'm saying. Because I think KD will probably be the only one balling. They are going to focus on Devin Booker.
They ain't playing Memphis first round, bro.
But I'm saying if they run into
their first round series is gonna be rough though. They
if Wayne thinks they're the best,
Paul George come back.
Listen, I'm not counting on Paul George coming back. I'm not counting on
Paul George come back. The Suns are losing that series, bro.
I don't see him coming back.
I promise.
If he comes back, he's coming back like game 3 or 4.
They're losing that series, bro.
Do y'all have a sleeper team in either
The Heat, you already know.
I mean, if we're gonna talk sleeper and nobody's talking about the Cavs, that's my sleeper team in the East.
No, everybody had Cavs in their top 8.
Everybody had Cavs in the
But
top
me.
8.
But me.
That's
So
a
that'd
lot.
be
I
my-
got a sleeper. So obviously in the East, it's the Heat for me. Because I think if they beat Boston in round 1, we're going to the finals. I tell you that right now. Because we're going to kick Philly ass in round 2. No, we'll play the Cavs in round 2. No, we'll play Philly. And I can see us beating Philly. But the sleeper team I got in the West, man. Hey, man. They say Zion supposed to be back for the playoffs.
I'm
Zion was healthy. Yeah, he was there. They had the best record in the NBA, bro. They had the best record in the NBA.
All right, I'm not hearing it, bro. He ain't
I don't
coming
want
back.
to talk. I don't want to talk.
No,
about it.
no, he's back. He's back. No, he's going to.
He's not back yet, Wayne. They don't know. It's no time.
No, they say he's going to be back for the playing game.
For the play-in game?
Yeah.
Are they playing?
And I have to play the Lakers. That's a
they
bad
might
matchup
lose.
for the Lakers.
Nah, I thought
Playoff Bron, bro.
Yeah, 7, 8 play,
7 and
9 and 8,
Oh,
9
I
and
thought it
10
was
play,
7 and 10.
and then whoever the loser of that game
See, that's stupid. But I
plays
think
the
7 and
winner
10 should play.
of 9 and 10. No.
So it's whoever
7 and 8 should
if-
fight for 7.
So 7. So yeah. So 7 wins. They don't have to play no more.
Yeah, they're good.
And
And
then
then 8 has to play the winner of 9 and 10 to keep 8.
Shit. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that is how it went. Okay.
Yeah, they say he's going to be back playing game. I'm looking right now.
Braun spanking him. He gonna have to play
Well,
twice.
let's hope that the Lakers get that 6 seed. You know what I'm saying? And the Warriors drop down a couple.
Lakers not getting it. Warriors.
They
winning,
blew
man.
cash last night.
They ain't blue cash. They got to have beat.
That's okay.
7.
That's
I thought it was by
okay.
7. It was not a close game.
What you mean they won?
Nah, the Lakers lost. Yeah.
The Lakers lost. The Lakers lost.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the Warriors won.
Yeah, if they didn't lose by Austin Reeves,
one game.
Austin Reeves tried to get in his bag at the end of the game when they was down 20. Like he need to relax.
They hyped him up too much, bro. This man shot like 14 free throws.
And like 3 straight games, like 14 free throws.
What? Get out of here. No.
You know, I agree with you though, Wayne. I think that sleeper team is the Pelicans on the west side for me. But you already know who my sleeper team on the east is. The Brooklyn Nets. I'm telling you, bro.
Hey,
man.
question. So is Mikal Bridges officially a star now?
Hell no.
Why not?
Stop.
I got to see him ball in the playoffs.
So if he does what he was doing all season in the play,
If he wins, if he gets out the first round, and
they gotta play the 76ers, bro. They're not gonna for something.
If he gets out, he got to get out the first round.
No,
Ben
you
Simmons
gotta get out the
was
first round to be a star.
I don't.
No, he got to get out the first round, bro.
We said Luka was a superstar. He lost to
He lost in the Western Conference
Luka.
Finals.
First of all, Luka is a superstar.
Bro,
He
since
lost in the
Mikal Bridges
playoffs,
been
right?
on the Nets, he's averaging 27.
I need him to ball in the playoffs. I need him to beat the 76ers. Right? Yeah, I need him to beat them, and then from there make round 2, you know, a good series, and we could talk about it.
Man, Spencer,
Because right now, I think he's on a high right now. It gotta be consistent.
I don't know if it's a high. He's been averaging that
27. That's a high,
since
bro.
the trade, and that's been
He's on
trade
a
didn't
high.
happen like trade didn't
He's on
happen
a
like a
high.
month ago. That shit
That
happened.
why you see what happened when he become the first option, bro.
He's on. Listen.
Shit happened like
guys.
2-3 months ago.
Guys,
then.
I mean, so
it was like
2-3 months ago, we give people, oh yeah, he bought for 1 year. We gotta see it again. Now we talk about 2-3 months. Like,
I'm just saying, like he finally, like Wayne said, he finally is getting the opportunity to be the guy, and he's showing up.
No, man. No, I mean,
Mikal
listen,
Bridges
No,
is
but
a
the
star,
stats are
man.
there.
it's
He's a
good
star.
right now. It's good right now. Let's see how it is next year. Because you're gonna see how it is next
My
year.
man Cam Thomas back in the game.
Nah, he not playing because Mikal going crazy.
Trying.
He's not playing because his insanity.
Nah, he's not. Insanity was a week. This is 2-3 months. Bro. Just put some respect on
I'm
my
joking.
dog.
Don't try Linsanity. Linsanity was lit. That was a moment.
But
No.
I haven't seen
Literally a
as
moment.
much as I saw him.
A moment indeed.
That was a great moment.
So the question was, do we think the Nuggets could get to the finals? And a lot of us didn't have them in our top 8. So
Nuggets are frauds.
The Minnesota Vikings of the NBA. That's exactly what they are, bro.
If they had Dame Lillard, yeah.
And that question's probably for you, Wayne, because you the one saying,
Yeah.
"Oh, when Jamal Murray comes back, did the Nuggets go?"
Hey, he did say that.
Jamal ain't been next year when Jamal's a year removed.
Oh my god!
I ain't gonna lie, they could make it to the Western Conference Finals still though, because I believe in Jamal Murray, but I don't think they can make it to the finals.
So their path wouldn't be that hard.
Yes, they would have to play the Suns in round 2.
They will have to play.
They would have to play the Suns in round 2. The Suns or the Clippers, whoever goes out of that series.
Jeez.
Who's their round 1 matchup? The round 1 matchup would be the Pelicans.
Will be the Pelicans or the Timberwolves or the Thunder or the Lakers. We don't know who it might be, but I think they could beat any of those teams.
They can't beat the Lakers.
Except the Lakers. I say beat any of those teams except the Lakers. So let's say they should hope that the Lakers.
If the Timberwolves didn't have Rudy Gobert, I would have picked the Timberwolves, but they got Rudy Gobert, so I can't pick them.
Yeah. Nah, but
Rudy.
the next round is gonna be tough. That's
I don't. Just because where it's at, I don't think they get out the second round. I take everything back I said. They ain't getting out the second round. If they get past, they ain't getting out the second round. They not.
No. I mean, it depends. If Jamal Murray comes back, like you said, you need Jamal
They ain't
Murray.
getting out the second round. They're not getting out the second round. Chris Paul about to, if the Suns win, Chris Paul is about to pick and roll Jokic to death. That ain't gonna be gassed. By the time.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him and
pick and roll, Mitty. Pick and roll, Mitty.
I would love to see a Warriors and Grizzly matchup again in the playoffs.
For me, in my dream, I want the Warriors to get the 5th seed. I want to see the Warriors Suns.
Why?
Devin Booker and Klay Thompson got that beef that they got going on. It's a lot of pressure on KD. It will be so much pressure on KD to beat Steph. Because imagine if KD loses
the
Steph
Western Conference Finals. That's the story for Western. That's the story for the Western Conference.
Nah,
Finals.
I need a first round.
Nah, man, Western Conference Finals. Cause look, man.
And then I need the Grizzlies versus the Warriors. No, Grizzlies versus the Lakers. Because they be talking shit to Braun heavy. And then the Kings and the Clips, that'll be a good ass series. Because remember last time niggas played, this shit was 166 to 160 something.
Yeah.
For Clips and the Kings?
Yeah.
Damn, that's some good matchups. That is some good matchups. I ain't gonna lie. That's some good matchups right there. First round.
Yeah.
Get started.
That'll be the best. That'll be a very entertaining first round series.
Except the Nuggets and the Pelicans.
Nuggets Pelicans would be lit. Grizzlies Lakers would be lit.
It would be lit.
Because
it'll be Jamal Murray and Jokic versus Ingram and Zion.
And then I want Suns Clippers first round, bro.
Man, that's what I want.
First round, bro.
That's what I want.
If Paul George was healthy, I would have won it. But Paul George not healthy, bro.
Nah, that's good. It's good.
He's gonna come back.
It's good, man. That's good.
Shut up.
Warriors about to go to championship.
Bro. Hey, man, Joey, they only got 3 wins on the road this year, bro.
Who?
The Warriors. They only got 3 road wins this year.
No, they don't. They got 9, bro.
That's still single digits.
Man, they don't got 9. They must have won a lot recently.
Is it 3? Yes, they got 9, bro.
That's still single digits. It's not impressive.
and
it sucks.
And their record.
And it sucks.
Bro, they're 9-30 on the road. You're right. They're 9-30, bro.
Their record is 33-8 at home.
So and they're still not in a
Joey. They got 3 more road wins. Joey,
they're not in the play-in deal. Exactly.
Joey, they got 3 more road wins.
That's impressive.
They got 3 more road wins than the Rockets.
So
you see, the Rockets just beat the shit out of the Nuggets. Stop trying the Rockets, bro.
Listen,
They
man,
just better. They just better. They don't get a game
Bro,
seven
the
situation.
Pistons are really
Warriors-
16-64, bro.
yeah, that blew my mind. I saw that the other day. That was crazy. But the Warriors are literally a playoff team. We know that. They turn it up in the playoffs. Weren't they the 6th seed last year?
They were the 4th seed.
No, they were
They're
the
the
4th
3rd
seed.
seed.
I wasn't.
They're the 3rd seed?
Yeah, it was their seed because they had the Grizzlies second round.
Mm-hmm.
And who they play first round?
They played
Jokic, because he was a 6th seed.
Okay. Let's see. That's all right. It's cool. They're still gonna win. They're still gonna win.
Yeah, they play the Kings, they're gonna win.
They're gonna win this. They're gonna win a championship, bro. They're going to.
Bro, they play the Kings, bro. I don't know, bro. They play the Kings first round. That might
they're
be.
not-
You better put that bet in now. You might win some money.
Clay is back. Clay is back.
Until
I already
he's
bet
not.
on them, Chubbs. I bet it on
Until
them.
he's not, bro. They normally hit they ain't hit a
winning.
shooting slump in a while, bro. So you know they bound to hit a shooting slump.
Facts.
They're like
Listen,
3 for
they're
81.
going hot into the playoffs. They're going to. I promise they're going to win, bro. They're going to win. They have too many weapons for them not to. They can't stop. No one can stop them when they're hitting. And when they're hitting, it's a wrap. And you playing a 7-game series. They know how you play after the first game. They probably played you all season. It's a wrap. They're gonna kill you, bro.
I just know that Warriors better not win another chip, bro. I don't care where they
will.
They better not.
Curry will get his 5th ring this year.
Nah, bro. I'm not watching the finals if they make it, bro. I promise you I won't. Unless they play the Celtics. But I did call it again. I did call it last.
They're not winning. They're not playing the Celtics.
I said
again.
Warriors Celtics again. I did say that. I know
If
I did say that.
They're not going. The Celtics not going to the finals, bro.
It's gonna be like the Heat in this. It's gonna be like the Heat in the Spurs, bro. You know what I'm saying? Second time around.
I mean, I'm with it. I'm cool with that finals, but we just got to see more from JT. You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna win this time. Bro. They're way better.
JT, who y'all got? What? Brunson? Not Brunson.
They got
Derek White. You know what I'm saying?
They do
Derek
guard.
White. We got
They got
Malcolm Brogdon. You know what I'm saying?
Brogdon.
Robert Williams.
The Celtics got the perfect team to win, but they're gonna blow it. I don't think the Celtics are winning the
They're gonna lose.
championship.
They're gonna lose.
The only team
you know what? You know what helped them win a championship? Damian Lillard.
They would definitely
They have to get rid of Jaylen Brown, and then they're not winning the championship.
They would get rid of. You get rid of Marcus Smart.
You would have to get rid of Jaylen Brown.
Malcolm Brogdon, Robert
Yeah,
Williams.
you would have to get rid
players.
of Jaylen Brown. I would hate to see Jaylen Brown in Portland, bro.
You
I would
could
hate
keep them.
to see him
You could
over
keep
there.
that. We'll just gut the team. There's gonna be there's 3 or 4 players you could tie into a trade and put a pick.
And then their team wouldn't be as good if they had
Wouldn't be as good.
You would still have Dame, JT, and Boston, and JB.
So
No,
Jaylen Brown,
old ass Al Horford.
No.
So Jaylen Brown cannot go to the Blazers and take them to a playoff.
They'll get to the
I mean,
playoffs.
to
with Jaylen
playoffs,
Brown.
they probably go to playoffs.
Jaylen Brown, if they can't do with Dame, that's crazy. I just said that Jaylen Brown was better than Dame. That's what I just said.
That's not what we said. He'd be a better fit for the team. He'd be a better fit for the team. Stop it. Because then they're going to get Brandon Miller in the draft. It's going to be nice, bro.
Yo, if they get
Wow.
But I feel like him and Brandon Miller are like the same player.
Don't matter.
Brandon
Anthony
Miller
Simmons
is
is an undeniable point guard. Shannon Sharp come off the bench. They just got really.
Jaylen Brown is like 6'8".
They got to get rid of Nurkic, bro. Nurkic is ass.
Yeah.
Nah, they'd be like 6'6".
6'6"?
He's 6'7".
Oh, I thought he was like 6'8", 6'9".
No, he's 6'7".
He's not near 6'9". No.
All right.
All right, man. I got a question for you guys. Who is a better 6-man? Lou Will, Jamal Crawford, or J.R. Smith?
Listen, man.
I mean, you already know what I'm gonna say. I had that man. I had that name for my Twitter handle at one point. Man, Lou Will. Lou Will.
JR is the best 6-man ever, bro.
Nah, Mr. 6-man. No, actually, no. I take that back.
I think JR as a 6-man option. I think JR a better 6-man option than Jamal Crawford and Lou Will.
JR the best 6-man ever, bro. You sleep, Chubbs.
Lou Will is Mr. 6-man.
It don't matter. It's because he was all right. Nah. He wasn't good enough as JR to be a starter.
No, he could start. I feel like he really could start, but he preferred coming off the bench.
He wasn't good enough as JR to be a starter. That's why he was Mr.
I'm going with the 3-time 6-man award.
JR was no longer 6-man once he won his 6-man role.
Facts. After Jared won six man, he became a
Jamal
starter.
Crawford.
We like Denver JR.
Jamal Crawford was
taking over
always a 6-man.
Denver JR and Knicks JR are taking over any version of
Knicks
those two
JR is
guys.
lit, bro. JR
If you're talking about skill wise, of course, JR.
If you're starting it, if you're having a team and one of these guys has to be your 6-man, who are you picking?
I mean,
if I'm starting a team and one of these guys have to be my starter, I'm picking JR. If I'm starting this team and one of these guys have to be my 6-man, I'm picking Jamal Crawford.
So no, listen. You already got your 5. You got your 5. They're all better than JR. You got these 3 guys to pick as your 6-men. Who are you picking?
But I'm saying, when was JR really when was he a 6-man?
He won 6-man of the year.
For how long though? Like, how long was he a 6-man for real?
Bro, he got LeBron.
No, he was a starter on the Nuggets. Bro. He was definitely a starter.
Why does that matter?
JR did not start on the Nuggets.
He did start on the Nuggets, bro.
No, he did not.
Eventually, he did. He did not always.
Bro,
he did not always start.
JR started.
No,
he did not always starting from the end of the Nuggets career. And he started for the
No,
Nuggets.
actually, you know what happened? His rookie year, he started. Then after that, he went to the bench. I'm looking at the game started.
Exactly.
His rookie year, he played 56 games. And then after that, he started 56 games. After that, started 25, started 24. 2007, 2008, he started 0. And then after that, he didn't start until he went to the Cavs.
To LeBron, yeah. I'm trying to tell you, he was
6-man for the Knicks, bro. There's no way he's a 6-man.
Bro, he played 80 games.
Coming off the bench.
Didn't start any of them.
He was coming off the bench for the Knicks.
He played starting minutes, though.
Landry Fields.
Who was in front of him?
I don't know, but he plays. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, he didn't start any games.
They wanted him coming off the bench. Who are you picking, DL? You got your 5. It's 3 guys. Who is the 6-man?
DL. They had Landry Fields started like 2 seasons when he was on the Knicks. They also had Wilson Chandler and somebody else that was balling, but JR was never starting. He was the first man off the bench for the Knicks.
He should have been starting. J.R. Smith was by far.
Melo was out there.
And
that is why he's the better 6-man, DL.
No, because he should be a starter.
No,
he shouldn't classify.
The 6-man majority of his career.
Stop. Facts. He played 6-man majority of his career.
I'm still going with Lou Will.
That's like saying Lance Stevenson. Lance Stevenson should have been a starter too, bro.
J.R. Smith is a career 6-man, bro.
Nah, bro. I don't look at J.R.
So
Smith
is every single one of these guys.
I get it though. He is definitely the best of the 3 skill wise, bro. So
I mean, well, Jamal out of the 3 has the best.
He has the most 6-man awards, bro.
No, Lou Will and him have the same amount.
Yeah.
What, 3?
No, Jamal got 3.
So
yeah,
Lou Williams has 3.
Okay.
Yeah, because they gave one to Montrezl Harrell for some weird reason instead of giving it to Lou Will. Lou Will has averaged the most out of any of them as 6-men, though. He averaged 22 as a 6-man. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, 20, 22.
Give me Lou Will. 6 booming is like Lou Will.
The first time he won it, he averaged 15.
JR averaged 18 and plays way better.
Man, just like Lou Will. Right now. Come on.
Way better people. Who, Melo? What's it?
Huh?
Melo? Because I think
No, I didn't say JR played with better people. No. Oh, Lou Will played with better people than any of these people. He was on the Clippers and he was he was in Toronto. He played with better people.
Toronto.
Niggas won 60 games a year, bro. 50
team. Yeah, they were balling. The team was pretty good.
That's all I was saying. I was like, Kawhi, like, bro, Kawhi went to. They just swapped out DeMar DeRozan and put Kawhi. That was a good ass team. Final MVP discussion, guys. Who are we giving our MVP to now that the year is pretty much to end?
Embiid.
Yeah, I'll give it to Embiid.
It is a pity MVP. That's always why Embiid is getting it, but the true MVP of the league is actually Giannis. Best record in the league. He's up there with he's almost him and Embiid are battling for leading scorer of the league. And he plays his impact on the defense end is greater than the other two.
Giannis?
Yeah.
Coming from a guy who said he shouldn't have won Defensive Player of the Year. That's a take.
I said his defensive impact is better than the other two. I didn't say he was an amazing defender.
He's I mean,
Wayne
I
said the
can't.
one eye closed.
I couldn't agree, but
Embiid
I wouldn't say
should
it's pity.
win. They're just making it like a pity MVP, so that's why I don't like it. But
How is it pity when he's balling?
he's a third seed.
But he's still balling though. Like, but and you look at the guys ahead of him.
Honestly, I'm just mad he really ducked Jokic, bro. That shit really just makes me.
Oh my god! Last time he played him, he dropped 48 or something like that on his head.
Jokic was ready for it. Jokic was trying to get that revenge. He's trying to go on a little revenge tour.
Well, not today, buddy.
They got his by the Bucks.
He did.
But hey,
is the Bucks a better team than the 76ers?
they are.
And that's where I can go on because I think he's respectively where he's supposed to be with his team, with how he's balling and how his team is playing. So I don't know, man. I think he still deserves it.
Bro. Give me Jason Tatum. I don't care.
Get out of here.
Get out of here, bro.
He folded on the MVP race.
Hey, fool, you averaging 30 and 8.
No.
Second seed in the East for 2 years straight.
Team they haven't been as good in the second half of the season, and we know that.
Yeah, he folded, bro. Come on, you know that he folded, bro. He was doing good.
The second seed.
I'm talking for the MVP race. For the MVP race, I'm saying he folded because also they look at stretches.
They had a fat ass lead from first place, bro. And they got fucking hot.
I mean, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody gets hot. Everybody gets cold, bro. Like,
and they got cold in the
but
second half.
The Bucks was hot all season. Giannis was hot all season. Embiid hot all season.
Their team is hot all season too, bro.
The team.
Oh.
I Tatum.
Don't forget, when we first came back from All-Star break, we was asking you what was wrong with Tatum.
What was going? Yep, we said not Tatum. The team was doing well. Not
60
Tatum.
in the All-Star game. What you talking about?
And then he came back.
Nobody cares about the All-Star game.
If we being realistic, bro, Embiid and Giannis take the most free throws of everybody. They take 15 to 16 free throw attempts every game, and they get fouled for everything. No, they just call fouls on the stupidest stuff. Everything's a foul to big men nowadays. The league is soft. How is the big man scoring 52 of 105 points? That is crazy. The league is soft.
What you mean? Talking about Will Chamberlain did it. He dropped 100. Why he can't drop 50?
The game
compared to that's half of what Giannis and Embiid average, bro. You ain't gotta look it up. I know it, Dwayne.
No, I'm looking it up, bro.
I know it for a fact.
He don't take that many free throws a game, bro.
8 compared to 15, bro. Giannis takes 15 free throws a game, bro.
He said 15. Yeah.
Embiid take 12. 4 more.
Okay. How much Giannis take? Because I know Giannis is the leading free throw taker in the league. I know this for a fact.
Giannis take 12, bro.
No, bro.
Take 12,
because he ain't been playing lately. That's why, bro. His averages went down.
How's it gonna go down if he's not been playing? It's gonna stay the same.
Oh, it's gonna go down, bro.
No.
He's saying people are gonna be shooting more. As he said now. But yeah, Embiid, I would say.
All right. I didn't want in the CBA. They also said for awards, players have to play 65 games. How do you feel about that?
I like it. Get on the court.
I like it. I agree, 100%.
I like that too. All right, man. That's pretty much all that we have for the pod, man. Yeah, I got anything I want to say to the people before we get up out of here?
No, man. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, happy Easter, man. For those who celebrate it.
Happy safe weekend.
Tomorrow?
This weekend, bro.
Sunday.
Good Friday tomorrow.
Good Friday tomorrow.
Good Friday.
Somebody gonna get some fish, some bun and cheese. Might be.
We gotta get some fish, babe.
I'm driving to Miami tomorrow, so I'm excited, man.
Yeah, I'm driving to Maryland.
How far did I drive this week?
4 hours.
Yeah,
I gotta do it with a dog, so I mean you gotta do it with a baby.
Jazz ain't there.
Too bad.
Nah, she flying. I'm telling all my business on the pod. Nah, she not back yet.
All right, man. Until next time, y'all. We will see you guys. We appreciate everybody that came in and listened today. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. House of Sports Pod. We are out.